absolutely stunning this morning. I'm going to have to come back with my kayak and check this lake system out. I think they're connected by some portages. Something for me to explore next spring. Already stored the kayak for the winter. You can probably hear highway noise. It's the Highway 103, Fisherman's Memorial Highway. But believe it or not, I'm probably 4 or 5 kilometers away from it, but I guess the height I am, the sound is carrying. I think I'll walk a little further and see if I can't get to an area that I can't hear any highway noise. Okay, moving on the trail. Well, I thought I'd stop for a second, have a drink of water and a handful of trail mix, and take this opportunity to give a shout out to a friend of mine, Randall Graham, over at Shunpyke Bushcraft. If you don't know of Randall, then I'll provide links in the description below, but Randall is an absolute world-class master bladesmith in the old school traditions. I don't think there's anything that man doesn't know about working with metal. And he has some really cool videos up showing some of his processes, and it's a recent video that kind of encouraged me to give him this shout out. In that video, Randall is carving a new walking stick, and he's using a very traditional First Nations tool, matogan. And as he talks about the benefits of using an old-fashioned walking stick. And you know, for a while now I've been using a trekking pole, and I like my trekking pole. It has a lot of advantages, not the least of which is that it collapses down into a very small form factor when I'm carrying it in the car, or I can strap it to my pack. But you know, I worry sometimes that it's not strong enough. It hasn't failed me, but you know, I wonder if made of aluminum, lightweight, very comfortable to carry, but I worry maybe that it's not going to be strong enough when I'm coming down over some of these rough terrains here. So today I dug out my old school walking staff. Carved this about 8-10 years ago from a small maple sapling that had been broken over, and sanded it down and finished it off with tung oil, and added a wrap of number 36 bank line to it and a little strap for my hand, and on the end, just the bottom off of a furniture leg, one of those little screw-on ones that give it a little protection. You know, not super high quality, but very functional, very lightweight, and very sturdy. I thought I'd bring this out today and give a shout out to my friend Randall. And you know, old school sticks like this, they really do have a place. I know Randall talks about counting your pace as you go along, and I don't know that I have that skill. But one of the things I do like about this stick is it provides me some advantages over the trekking pole, in that when I'm dropping down into a bit of a dip, I can just let the stick go further down in my hand than a trekking pole would, and provide me that amount of support that I need. And then as I go down into the dip, I just let my hand slide back down the trekking pole to where I have the hand strap, and of course I can drop the hand strap instantly if I need to get my hands free. But Randall, hope you watch this, and here's to you, my friend. So I'm walking along the trail, and I think I found Green Man watching over. Kind of a cool formation, isn't it? Well, it's been a very different hike. Beautiful trail, absolutely gorgeous, stunning views everywhere. But I hiked for 4 hours, pretty much non-stop. Stopped for some trail mix, stopped for a cliff bar at one point. I didn't find a place that I could sit down and build a fire, or even use one of my stoves to eat a lunch. It's just not that type of hiking trail. Very well developed, very well marked. Don't think you would even get lost in the dark as long as you had a flashlight to see the trail markings. Quite a few people on it, quite a few people walking their dogs. I'd recommend anybody in the metro area who hasn't been on these trails to come out and have a look. Now, I only did 2 of, I had said 3 loops, but in fact there are 4 loops. And I had only done 2 of them, so I hadn't even covered half of what I could have done. But I think I would have had to start earlier in the morning and maybe plan to stay the night as well. And who knows, maybe the future that's what it'll be. But for today, I'm just putting together a short video, hoping that it's something you're interested in. And you know, as always, I intend on exploring new areas and seeing what I can find in Nova Scotia, especially in the wilderness areas. I intend to bring you along, and hoping that you enjoy these videos. And if you do, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button, share it with your friends, leave comments. Maybe you have some suggestions where you'd like to see me go. I think I'm going to be going back out tomorrow even to do some more filming back in my favorite Blue Mountain Birch Cove wilderness area. It's still quite primitive back there, very undeveloped, and I like that, and it does allow me to set up and do a little bushcraft skills. But I think just before I go, I'm going to give you one last look around of this little lake. About 20 minutes away from my car, I believe, and that'll give me about 4.5 hours of hiking. And that's enough for today, especially just on a cliff bar. All right, here we go. All right, thank you for that. I think I just put you into the sun, didn't I? Thank you for watching. We'll see you again in the future. See you in the woods. Bye for now.